up on stage, Caroline.
It's nearly time.
As you can hear on stage, they've been partying away here, and the man who's been keeping the festivities going is our very dear friend, Mr. Vince Sorrenti, the boy from Punch Bowl, who's been doing a terrific job here.
Hello,
Hey.
Vince. How are you?
Vince, Caroline, Vince, Caroline, I can see you've already met.
Nice to meet you.
You've been doing a terrific job tonight, Vince. Ladies and gentlemen, Vince Sorrenti, what do you say? You've mentioned some of the highlights. We were hearing you, Vince, of what's gone on in the year. For me, the highlight, I don't know how you go past the Olympic Games. What do you say? Caroline?
Well, I'd say that I guess the biggest highlight for me is actually just being here tonight. I mean, 12 months ago I was in Ballarat, and here I am New Year's Eve in Sydney, of course, between you two lovely gentlemen. Who would have thought?
That is pretty hard to beat. I didn't think the games were that big, Richard. Come on, there were 2 weeks where every Aussie was obsessed with sport, got drunk and didn't go to work. That could be any 2 weeks of the year if you ask me, but at least the trains ran on time.
Yeah, good point. You know what? The Australia Day Committee are right now thinking, who are we going to name Australian of the Year on January the 26th? Interesting to think about who's going to be Australian of the Year for services during the year 2000.
Who do you think, Richard?
Kathy Freeman.
Well, I'd have to go for Ian Thorpe again, sticking with sport, but my vote's with Torpedo.
Vince?
Oh, the Australian of the Year, absolute no-brainer. It's got to be, without a doubt, Demir Dokic, Australian of the Year.
He had a blinder.
Had an absolute blinder in the year 2000.
Oh, he had a big
Standout performer. Forget about the Paralympic Games. What about the Paralympic Games? Forget the Paralympic Games. He would have got gold.
Hey, you know, people are celebrating the dawn of the year 2001, but we're also celebrating something else tonight, because these fireworks that we're about to see are the first thing that Australia is going to see in digital television. The Nine Network is about to start broadcasting in digital television in less than a minute's time.
Well,
of course, we're also
digital
celebrating...
TV this time. For all those 7 people out there with a digital TV, enjoy this.
Hey, we're also celebrating the Centenary of Federation, of course. What we see on this giant cake behind us, 100 candles exploding 2 per second, counting down. Just take a second, folks. Have a look and reflect
30 seconds away.
on this scene that we're watching right now. The coat of arms and fireworks there. We're coming down to 20 seconds to midnight, folks. Get ready to charge your glasses.
Well,
here we go.
Stanley Kubrick in 2001 was right.
Oh, wonderful.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Absolutely sensational. I think the Foti family should take a bow. Music by David Stanhope, but those fireworks, how incredible was that?
I've never seen anything quite like it. Something like over 80,000 individual pyrotechnic effects we've just witnessed there. And of course, how about that bridge? The Federation star symbolising our young nation, and the rainbow spirit, a strong symbol of reconciliation, and I guess recognition that we'd be nothing without the land that our nation is built on, Richard.
Indeed, and quite fitting that it's on the bridge, which has been such a highlight of not only fireworks before, but throughout the past year it's seen lots of activity with Greg Norman carrying the Olympic torch across, and the big reconciliation march, the walk across the bridge. So wonderful fitting. I've had the pleasure of seeing plenty of fireworks here on the harbour, but it was something very different tonight, very special.
It was something a bit different.
Absolutely glorious, wonderful.
Well,
fantastic. Well, that brings to the end our coverage tonight. Just quite moving. You can really feel the elation in the air here. We'd like to thank you once again for sharing your New Year's Eve with us. I hope the new year brings you much health, happiness and prosperity. Just a reminder that tomorrow morning on the Today Show, you can catch Caroline and myself and the team and Tracy Grimshaw with all the highlights of New Year's Eve, not only here in Sydney and Australia, but right around the world. On behalf of our colleagues and our friends at the Nine Network, it's our very great pleasure to say to you, Happy New Year.
Hope you've enjoyed it. Happy New Year.
Good night, Australia.
Bye-bye.